Hello everyone and welcome to the Wolf Den. My name is Voltorn Elda, and at first I thought it was only a few months ago since we revisited both Portal 1 and 2, but it turns out that time has truly flown by much faster than I anticipated, and it's been more like 2 years. That kinda made me think back to the time I also played 2 fan DLCs for Portal 2, named Portal Stories Mel, and of course this game which came first, Aperture TAG, the paint gun testing initiative. If you remember the blue bouncy gel and orange speedy gel from Portal 2, picture a game where instead of the portal gun, you have a paint gun with those two, and all the chaotic testing potential that brings along with it. As mentioned, I have played this game before in the distant past, but other than remembering that there was a good and a bad ending, I basically can't remember a thing, so this should hopefully be a fun experience. Maybe a bit later than I had originally intended to play this again, but we've been busy doing other stuff, and hey, it's not like Portal 3 is getting made anytime soon. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, as it's time to paint the testing facility blue and orange. We'll see how things will end up. Whoa. I'm not sure if vision is supposed to be kind of weird in the chromatic sense. Maybe it is supposed to be. I'm not really sure. Anyway, welcome to Aperture TAG. Okay, I've got no clue what the hell is going on. What the hell are we in a boat? In the sequence of events, that does not make any sense.
Hello, and welcome to the Paint Gun Testing Initiative. You have been in hibernation for 99999. That doesn't seem right.
Not
well,
really,
it doesn't
no.
really matter. Please leave the restroom whenever you are ready.
Yeah, sure. Okay, maybe the boat makes a little bit of sense because in... Would this be our shower?
I've read in your file that you like nice, long, warm showers in the morning. But it's time to begin the test, regardless of how you smell. Smelly human.
You said I could leave the room when I was ready. I'm not ready. I'm contemplating on the events that I saw in my dreams and visions and whatnot. Were we submerged in water? Or some kind of aperture liquid? I guess that could explain the boat and whatnot, but... Nonetheless, definitely weird and also highly uncomfortable, I'm guessing. By the way, I'm not smelly. Well, maybe it has been a long
I know
time.
that bed might look comfy.
What?
But we've got much to do, so please exit your room.
You're even taking away the blankets? Why are you taking away the blankets? I mean, A+ on space saving efficiency, but nonetheless, taking away the blankets is a little bit much. But no, really, A+ on space saving. Yeah.
You know,
God.
I don't even know why they even bother giving you a bed. They will drag the test subjects into the stasis chambers anyways.
Well, isn't the entire room supposed to be the stasis chamber, sort of? Like, Shell slept in the bed to the point where it left a complete imprint of our body, so... Honestly, I'm not really sure about all the science of Aperture Science. In that regard, there's a lot still left to learn. Strainium. Okay, the fact that it is made by Aperture Science makes me less interested in trying it, but... I would be lying if I said it didn't look appealing. At least a little bit. Anyway... Button. Okay, this place has honestly gone very much downhill. How about I look for another way? I mean, I'm assuming we're wearing long fall boots, but nonetheless, maybe there's something here. Okay, whoever the hell you are, there are worse things than smelly humans. They could be dead and smelly. That's probably smelling a whole lot worse than just smelly humans, so regardless of the dead part, yeah. Thank God for long fall boots.
After long periods of hibernation, the human body loses some of its strength. So, before we get to the paint gun testing, we should do some warm-up testing. Don't worry, nothing too difficult.
No, but you really should get the place fixed, which really makes me wonder, when does this game take place? Like, the paint gun, or the paint tests themselves, originally happened way in a distant past with Cave Johnson and whatnot. That's what we learned in Portal 2, but... fancy.
Testing hasn't officially begun yet, so we're free to talk without anyone listening in on us. But your profile says you're not an early bird, so I understand if you don't want to talk at the moment.
Well, you also gotta take into consideration that we test subjects are getting dragged into our stasis chambers by force and whatnot, and afterwards forced to test. There are more reasons why we would be unhappy to chat. I really wonder when this is taking place. Before or after the events of Portal 2. Don't know where we're going. And Geronimo. D. Okay, maybe not that much Geronimo. This place is a death trap, that's what. But nonetheless, I'm a pro. And of course the hard light bridges.
I was just informed that even if we are not testing yet, I am not allowed to mention anything that is mentioned in your profile. I hope they don't add this to my profile.
Well, if they do add it to your profile, make sure you don't mention it. Just in case, you know? Either way. This is definitely gonna be weird. I'm used to playing with portals. Just not having access to that freedom and instead having a paint gun. Really makes me wonder how much portals actually are involved in the testing. I really can't remember. Either way, not hard light bridge. Tractor beam, go! Yes, there we go. Now, you two, you do not look like the normal turret, so again making me curious on when this is taking place. Like, I will put you down, don't worry, don't worry.
Searching.
You're strange. Do you still shoot?
Activated. Target lost.
I'm assuming that you still shoot. You are not defective. Oh, fine, I'll put you down.
Still there?
Nope, I am long gone. No, not planning to at least. Definitely not planning to. Okay, got 2 cubes, 2 of you, which means, is that? I think that's my paint gun. That is definitely my paint gun. Hello. Okay. 2 lasers should hopefully mean that if we do it like this, we'll have, ow, whatever we need. There we go. Everything just fine.
This experiment will go without any problems. I can see it in you. Pick up the device and let the vacuum delivery system take us to the first test involving paint.
I'm looking forward to it, but at the same time, I am gonna cause trouble. And you will know it. Looks kind of fancy. Like the 2 paint tanks and whatnot. I'll take that. We did take it, right? I think I saw it disappear. We better have it right now. We most definitely have it. Although I can't use it yet.
Okay, I know you're wondering what you are holding. Don't worry, it'll all make sense as we progress. Let me see. There. Okay, just go through the door now.
Sure.
Alright, why don't you try firing your gun? See what happens.
Is this thing a thing that activates the gun and then deactivates it? There's gonna be a puzzle involved with avoiding it. Oh yeah. Blue bouncy gel? Go. Powerful stuff for sure.
You solved that really fast.
Yeah.
Now, this next chamber should offer more of a challenge for us.
It's still early days, so maybe a challenge, but in the grand scheme of things, not really. Oh. Okay, it can form a challenge in case I do crazy stuff instead of looking where I'm actually going. So, this is fine. Totally fine. Just the gels in general from Portal 2 were brilliant. The fact that someone decided, hey, why not make an entire game surrounding those two gels? It's brilliant. And I love it.
Well, very good.
Thank you.
Okay, maybe it's time to introduce myself.
I'd say so.
And I will be your testing associate for this testing track.
Hello, Nigel.
Glad to meet you. Test subject name here. Guess you forgot to fill that out. Don't worry, I'll get that checked.
While you check that out, good luck. I am unnameable. My name can't be contained to a simple spreadsheet. I'm the best. And I'll say that now because later I can't say it because I'm totally gonna fail during some of these tests.
In case you haven't noticed yet, that green field, the Aperture Science paint gun activation field, also known as Fizzler, will activate and deactivate your paint gun.
I was right. Nice. Which means we got a lot of jumping to do. Thank God. For long fall boots, just in case. Oh yeah. You're gonna have to think completely differently than you normally would with portals, because this just opens up so many paths. Which means our face is gonna hurt in the morning. And we'll probably get a wetsuit at some point in time by falling into the toxic waste down below. It will be fine. So just in case, I will paint this entire wall blue because bouncing from wall to wall remains terrifying. So there we go. Make sure everything has it. Alright. By the way, can we... No, on glass we cannot place anything. So, let's hope this goes well. This goes well for sure. Can I get up there? Well, I'm supposed to go up there. I'm already doing stuff that I'm supposed to do, or thinking I'm just being nosy and whatnot. Oh, further, all the way, and this will work. I wonder how long it takes before you actually get the orange gel. Is that... Yeah, we should be able to make that, right? I mean, it's a little bit higher than where we currently are, but if we jump here, we will have the height required to actually make it across.
I realize that painting is all good and fun,
Oh,
but
it is.
cleaning that stuff up is horribly expensive. So just please only spray where you think is necessary. Our Aperture Science sentient washing servos will thank you.
Oops, I'm sorry, there's a paint gun leak. Can't help it. It really does make you wonder how long it takes for them to clean a room like that. Like, just a normal sprinkler installation will not fix the mess that we make.
Now this is the Advanced Jumping Training Course. It will teach you, ideally, how to navigate through future test chambers.
Ideally. Which means we better pay proper attention and don't drink the water. Alright, so. We're not supposed to go down, I'm thinking? Definitely not. Which means up we go. Jump if you don't auto bounce. Basically, I'm just holding the spacebar already, just in case. Because flying through the air and hoping that you will bounce, it remains to be terrifying and you can't trust anything. No matter how fancy this paint is. God. Okay, we got this, as long as we make sure that every surface is properly painted. We got this. There we go. It gives such a weird feeling. When you're just flying through the air like a butterfly, waiting to smash against a wall. It's absolutely normal. Alright. Can't place it over here, so... Hope for the best. Hope for the best. Hope for the best. Thank God. I'm just always so terrified that a small splotch that is not completely covered is going to ruin everything. Well, that can work. Oh, we're gonna have to be on the other side. We are so gonna have to be on the other side. Which means... I love this. I love this. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Down to victory. And hope for the best here.
Nicely done. I love that final jump. But it's really fun.
It is fun.
Sometimes I wish I had legs so I could do what you do, but then I remembered the other things we do to test subjects.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have said that. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine.
Aperture's history is not a very fun one for the test subjects. I mean, Mantis Warriors and whatnot, and led chairs, which did stuff. You know what? Better not think about it. Just focus on the testing that we've got going on right now. Daylight. Or just a supernova in the cavern. Whatever the case may be, not our problem. I hope. Alright. Always checking behind me just in case.
Look at this! I just looked at the documentation for these big monitors. Let me show you myself.
Oh, these monitors. Hi.
Sweet, isn't it? Now
Hello.
you can look at me. So it's not as creepy knowing you're being watched. Cause
Yay.
you can watch me too. How cool is that? Oh, the door. Let me get that for you.
Thank you. Also, you got your very own office setup. Like, you're a personality core. Which makes me wonder, what is your personality exactly? Like, Wheatley was a moron, but... would you actually then just be basically the personality of a previous employee that has been uploaded into the entire mainframe and has been turned into a personality core in order to resume the testing? I'm intrigued. Either way, anything of interest? No, just don't drink the water. That all speaks for itself. These test chambers are gonna get big.
Song. Good luck.
Thank you. Always nice to have a little bit of music. Okay, so let's see. We can't go up there, so our first step forward will probably be just go right over here. Don't move too forward. The momentum can be strange. So where do we want to go? We have a tractor beam right over there, and that will be powered by you, which means you need to be enabled. But in doing that, we close the door. So, I mean, we could do that and keep the door open, but I've got a feeling we might actually need a control to stop bouncing. Thank you. I can't make it all the way across over there. Like, if I keep you here, you will drop down no matter what, which means, can I make it back? Thank you. I'm not sure how useful this is, but that's a thing. Which means, bye-bye. But that also means you also instantly return again. So, what exactly do you activate? You activate that. How far does this paint gun... No. Go back. Too far back. Momentum. Difficult. There's gonna be a lot of failure in the future. But no. If I were to just do that, would I be able to actually hit that from all the way over here? Like, if I do that... My god, the paint gun reaches far. Okay, I'd say that is possible. Not exactly how you would be assumed to do it. But I've got a feeling that one of these paint blobs surely will have to hit that. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, you stay there. You stay there. Oh, this is fine. This is fine. I'm not sure if I was meant to do it like that, but I'm definitely doing it like this. Hello. Okay. Strange, but interesting. Can I, if I do this, it's gonna be dangerous. I'm probably gonna fail. Yep, this is fine. Totally fine. What do you see? Flowers, I'm guessing? But also general weirdness. Someone has had too much citranium? Was that the name? Can't remember. That's not how I intended to bounce there. The blue bouncy gel is fickle for sure. So, we definitely want to be up there in order for us to be able to get over there. Still have a feeling that we're going to have to actually have this thing be painted a little bit more permanently. It's the bloody momentum. I really need to get used to this. I'm sorry. I just need to make use of this. This is... I'd say so much better. No, not better. Not better at all. Not better at all. Yes, stop bouncing, please. Right here. God. This is just... Okay. I really need to think about all of this differently. Like, just removing you is perfect. All fine. That is close. We can make sure that everything goes back to normal. But how do I get back? How do I properly get back? I could do it the way that I did it before, by just standing on top of there and then playing around. Honestly, rather tricky nonetheless. Like, I can make that jump, so that's fine. If you are all the way over there, I'll just try and mess around and get my way back up on top of there. Because that is the jump that we're not gonna make. So, let's have some fun. Alright, attempts. I kind of lost count already. It's all fine, it's all fine, it's all fine. It's so not fine. How? Okay, how about we first stop bouncing? Stop bouncing. Ooh. Damn, not falling for that. Come on, come on. Is that the way to do it? That's definitely the way to do it. Oh, feeling so bloody unsafe. Well, you didn't tell me I needed a bloody block. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I guess it bloody well makes sense. But nonetheless, this is just feeling extremely unsafe. Extremely unsafe. Extremely unsafe. Okay, here we go. Everything's fine. We don't have to worry about doing it like that. I am making this so much harder for myself. This is gonna be a recurring theme. Easy puzzles in general are just gonna get messy. So bloody messy. I was really thinking, oh, we're gonna have to use the paint gun to paint the box blue and make it bounce around to avoid that. Yeah. Nigel, you picked the wrong test subject, I swear. Oh, yeah. You definitely picked the correct test subject. All I need you to do is make it off the platform like that, right into the goop. Into the goop, Into the goop. No, into the... Thank you. And... presto, like magic. I am the greatest.
You seem to be getting the hang of this.
No,
see you
no.
on the other side. Although I can see you all the time you're in the ventilatory dispatch system.
Creepy, but okay. No, first impression. Notice. Experiment discontinued. Nope. Ignore. Keep testing. Well, that's fine. First impression. I suck using the paint gun.
Now this is where the fun begins. A real puzzle.
Oh,
You'll
God.
have to use all the skills you've learned in the previous chambers. Let me put some ambient music on to get us in a good puzzle-solving mood. Good luck.
I'm definitely gonna need it. I mean, this is just the basics. Also, buy, and buy, and buy. Come on. There we go. I mean, what could go wrong with sending bullets flying all over the place? I'm sure it won't hit any vital things. Let's see. We definitely want the box. What would you do? You activate the hard light bridge, which we can use. Jump on top to get all the way over there. So, best way to get across, definitely just gonna be a straight jump. Right? Yes. Alright. Everything will be fine. Just a hop, skip, and jump. You block this bloody laser for the time being. Thank you. And let's see, where will this take us? Me falling into the goop is gonna be a recurring theme. But honestly, thank God for editing. Here we go. Alright, now don't fail this jump. Don't overshoot it either. Oh boy. Alright. Does that work? Oh, that actually works. You can actually paint hard light bridges. I did not know that was a thing. But I will take it. Okay. Here we go. No, a little bit more. No, little bit more. Like that. No. Ah! This test surely has had a lot of dead people. God. Alright, stay in a straight line. It will be fine. It will be fine. I just don't need to look where I'm going. Maybe that actually helps me out. Okay, so we... in that case... oh, God. We need you. But in order to get you all the way over there... that won't work. Oh, that will work. Terrifying jumps, I tell you. There's a tractor beam over here. Ooh, yeah, that will work. Okay, that means you. Away you go. You bring that cube right over to me. Any second. Thank you. Thank God for having at least a little bit of testing experience, but nonetheless, these tests are, for me, decently difficult. So, if you are right over here, that means you are all the way up there. How is that exactly going to help me? It's going to help me because I can actually get inside of this, have a way up, which leads me to you. Hello. Alright. Move forward, and 1 bounce, 2 bounce. It's gonna be 2 bounces. Hey. Thank you. Yeah. With how this looks, you really think past Portal 2, right? Either way, we need to bring you all the way back to the beginning. This will be fine. Slow and steady. Make our way across. Let's not replace you. Oh, no. Okay. No, do not drop anything onto the blue gel. It will bounce. I think... we could jump down there. I am not gonna risk that, actually. I am just gonna play it safe. We're gonna go right over here. Right over here. Right over here. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Just play it safe. Just play it.
Nicely done.
Bloody safe.
You may now exit the room. Chop chop. You should be able to reach the exit rather quickly.
No, no. Definitely not. Definitely not. Because I will die. again. Okay, don't look where I'm going. Maybe I should look where I'm going. Nope, definitely don't need to look. This is fine. Well, that was better than the previous room. Thank you for not loitering longer than 20 minutes. I only took 19. God knows how long these tests take. Honestly, the entire design of Aperture Science with the whole testing spheres and whatnot, it's kind of brilliant. I love it. Really makes you wonder if they ever make a Portal 3. What the hell would they do? And also, for the time being, where the hell are we going? I mean, I'm loving the tour through Aperture Science, but at the same time, orange gel. Oh, I think it's time. Ooh. Okay, up to the more advanced levels. I'll take it.
So, it turns out that the vacuum tube I gave you for the previous test does not connect to the next test chamber. So, we are going to have to walk for a little bit.
Well, that means we can chat about, well, anything, because they are not observing us, but at the same time, just stay away from my personal information, okay? That's... We spoke about it before. Ooh. Remember, if a future you tries to warn you about this test, do not listen. Maybe they should warn us. Because if there is this fizzler placed over here behind the wall... Was the wall originally supposed to be retractable and whatnot? Why was there a fizzler placed here? By who? Questions. But that means... Still no orange, unfortunately. Wait, is it?
This test chamber was for another test, which we were not assigned to. It was supposed to be solved with a portal gun. Wicked stuff. I'm sure there's a way we could solve it in our way.
Oh, definitely. Did I have to... I probably had the option to go over there. This is Shell's first test, basically in Portal 1. Can I could try and make you bounce. I'm sorry? Do you have bounce protection installed? Well, that's rude. Okay, fine. Again, we'll do it our way. If the test doesn't want it to have a little bit of bounciness added to it, I'll do it my way. Here we go. It's the mere concept, going through the original test chambers, but instead with paint. I love it. Alright. We definitely want you. We don't need a portal. What are you talking about? Again, portal is just bloody clever in general. And then with paint, yeah, absolutely brilliant. As long as these things don't keep on fizzling, everything will be fine. There we go. Not our problem. This definitely happened after Portal 2. I think this happened after Portal 2. In Portal 2, we again went through these chambers, I think? And we would fall down and crack the glass here. I think this is past Portal 2 then.
Nicely done. I couldn't have done it better myself. Now, we have to find a vacuum delivery system to get you to the next test chamber.
Or did that happen in Portal 1? Again, it's been 2 years since I played them, but the fact that I can't remember is kind of bad. Like, unreason. Everything is flowing together and I do not know what was and what is and what will be. This for sure wasn't part of the original testing, so it's fine.
This elevator is malfunctioning. We are looking for a vacuum delivery system. The door is rigged to open when the subject walks through the corridor. I should have probably prevented that from happening.
Yeah, maybe. Where would you like me to go in that case? I mean, through here, we can activate our paint. Do not enter! That's an invitation that I can't make use of. Can I mean... No, that doesn't work. Could I then just... How exactly do you want me to enter? I mean, we can't crouch through this, so... We can't shoot... We definitely can't shoot paint through that. I mean, maybe? Maybe yes. Alright. Slowly. We'll get this. Oh, God. Seriously.
There it is. Just jump in it and we'll be on our way.
Test subjects really need to be wearing helmets. They'll leave with a concussion either way. God. Bouncy gel is seriously deadly. Alright. Vacuum tube. Thank you. Which means, where the bloody hell are we going now? I mean, a nice revisit to the more recent test chambers, but we're going right back into the bowels of it all. Which is gonna be a long way. I do love how they don't just cut to black on this. Like, this is an experience in and of itself. And of course then it cuts to black. Timing.
I had to go back and check, but indeed, we broke that glass pane at the start of Portal 2, right before we woke up Gladys. Which at least helps us pinpoint the right time frame. Now let's just hope that this new core isn't as mental as Wheatley was.